Hey guys, today is Thursday, December 17th. The time is 10:26 a.m. and the temperature right now is minus 5 degrees Celsius. I'm here in midtown Toronto, and this is Yonge Street that I'm about to turn south onto. There are no right turns at reds here. And this is Yonge Street I am now heading south on. And the plan for this one is to head south all the way down Yonge Street to Lake Ontario. The entire ride should be a little over 7.5 kilometers in total. We did get some light snowfall last night, so the roads are a bit damp, but they're not too bad. That car decided to stop at a green light and let a passenger out. That's why you heard that honk. And this is probably the coldest bike ride I've recorded for this channel. But really, once I'm moving, it's not that bad. In fact, I'm probably wearing a layer or two too many. Those are the new art shop corners there on the southeast corner. And that is the new Farm Boy that recently opened. Which I think is a Trader Joe's-esque Canadian supermarket chain. I might be mistaken on that. I've never actually been there. I recorded a ride quite similar to this back on September 21st. And on that day, it was 21 degrees Celsius. So this would be the Yonge and Davisville neighborhood. If you've watched this channel before, chances are you're quite familiar with this particular route that I'm taking. And that is Davisville subway station On the right there, it's also the headquarters of the Toronto Transit Commission, right at Yonge and Chaplin. And for a brief stretch along the Yonge line, the subway is above ground, just to the right here. Let's see if I can make this light. And this is the K. Gardner Beltline Trail I just rode under, and Mount Pleasant Cemetery to the left. There goes the subway train. One of the nice things about this ride is it's mostly downhill. There's a few little stretches like this where you go up, but for the most part, Toronto slopes down towards the lake. So it'll be a relatively low effort bike ride. And this would be the Yonge and St Clair neighborhood, otherwise known as Deer Park. And this is the intersection of Yonge and St Clair. St Clair subway station would be just on the left here. And if you saw my live stream from not too long ago where I went down a street called Inglewood Drive, which is a street full of giant inflatable Santas. That is just to the east there at St Clair Avenue. I also put up a pre-recorded video of that street on my Johnny Stumbles channel. So head over there and check that out. And I seem to be riding directly into the sun here. Hopefully that doesn't wreak too much havoc with the lighting. This is Woodlawn Avenue. And just on the left here, on Shaftesbury Avenue, you'll find the Summer Hill subway station, and just on the left there is an old train station that is now the LCBO, which is a provincially run liquor store. That is closed on Mondays during the pandemic. Although, unlike most retailers, it is open to in-store shopping. Just making sure my keys haven't bounced out of my pocket. Normally I put them in my backpack, but for some reason I left them in my front pocket. And this is Crescent Road, and just here on the left is the Rosedale subway station. And this is where Midtown transitions into downtown, just up ahead. Although people don't really refer to the area this far south as Midtown. But I guess technically it is, as it's just north of downtown. There's certainly a lot of vehicles parked in the right lane today. So this is Davenport Road on the right, and on the left it becomes Church Street. Let me just stay well right of these cars behind me. And that's the Toronto Reference Library on the left. And here we are at the intersection of Yonge and Bloor. There's a cyclist. Looks like he's delivering for Uber. Other than me, I think the bulk of the cyclists you'll see out on a day like this are probably delivering. This is a scramble crossing. I can probably carefully slide my way through. All right, now I'm south of Bloor. We're officially in downtown. And there's another food delivery guy on a bike. It's one thing for me to hop on my bike and bomb it down Yonge Street and then go home and have a nice hot shower, but those guys are going to be out dealing with this off and on all day. I certainly don't envy them, but appreciate the work they do. I'm at that point in the ride where my nose has started to run a bit. It's really unavoidable in these conditions. And I was just praising the guy who blatantly runs through a red light. But at least he's not riding on the sidewalk. We'll give him that. So this is Yonge and Wellesley. Just on the left will be Wellesley Station. And no, you're not seeing things. Yonge Street is really this bad right now. It's in dire need of being resurfaced. Oh, I'm gonna make this. That one was a bit dicey, I guess. Probably could have stopped. And this is Yonge and College on the right and Carlton on the left. And it looks like there's a lot of road work going on along the east side of Yonge here. Maybe it's a water main replacement. I'd say given the time of the year and how hard the ground must be, that's probably some kind of emergency last minute work they're doing. I don't think they would schedule road work like that at this time of year. All right. Sounds like there's some people having fun just up ahead. And it's the most well-known intersection in the city, Yonge and Dundas. I live streamed through here last night. That was the coldest live stream I'd ever done, and this is the coldest bike ride I'd ever done. That's Dundas Square on the left, and it is completely empty. And that's the Eaton Center on the right. One of the things I'm commonly asked in the comments of these cycling videos is, can you ride in the winter in Toronto? And is it safe to ride in the winter? And I would say, as long as the roads are relatively dry, it is quite safe to ride. I would think having the roads in good shape, along with good visibility, are the most important factors. You always want to make yourself visible, of course. And if there's any fog or darker conditions and you can avoid riding, it's probably best not to. But if you must, turn your lights on. Wear a helmet, of course. So this is Queen Street. That'll be Saks Fifth Avenue on the right I'm going by. And just to the right is the financial district. And hopefully my battery can hang in there until I get down to the lake. It's not too far from here. I haven't really tested this camera in conditions this cold before. And I was at about 85% when I started. I figured I would easily make it. There's a 501 Queen Street bus. So I don't think they're running streetcars along Queen at the moment. I saw a Queen Street streetcar on King Street the other day. But I'm not really sure what that's all about. Or about to our American neighbors. Hopefully I can break this light cycle and catch some greens so we can get down to the lake. And this is King Street I'm approaching. And I got 6 seconds to make the intersection. That girl was jaywalking while looking at her phone. It's not the smartest thing to do. Here's Wellington, and so much for breaking that light cycle. Just on the left is the St. Lawrence Market neighborhood. There goes a GO train pulling out of Union Station, heading east. This is Front Street, so Union Station is just one block to the west of here. There is the sun glimmering off of Lake Ontario, just due south of here. I have almost made it, folks. If you enjoyed this wintry ride down Yonge Street, let me know. And I'll try to do some more of them throughout the winter. And perhaps there's some different neighborhoods. One of the things I'll be doing in the winter is cheating and just hopping on the subway with my bike and taking it to my starting points if it's not a short distance from home, or conversely riding to finish up around a subway station. And there it is, Lake Ontario. I hope you enjoyed this ride. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. If you wish to support the channel, there's a link to my Patreon account in the description. I also have an Instagram account, and you can check out channel memberships on the main YouTube page. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. And we're back. I thought I'd film a bonus section to this ride. I'll just be heading down Queens Quay here over to Bay Street and then up to Union Station, where I will hop on the subway train and take that home. So this will be a relatively short trek, although I did just come all the way south down from Yonge and Eglinton to the lake, and I had some battery left, so I thought, why not fire up the camera? And this is north on Bay Street. That's the financial district straight ahead. That's Harbor 60 Steakhouse just there on the left. They have a really nice outdoor dining section set up. But the province put the kibosh on that not too long ago. It would certainly be tragic to lose that establishment. Well, it's really sad to lose any of the restaurants that we've lost so far. And here's where things get a bit dicey due to the construction up ahead of CIBC Square and the recently constructed GO Bus terminal. Just going to be extra careful to make sure there's no cars sneaking up behind me. And that's the pedestrian crossing just above there that you can take from Union Station to the GO Bus terminal. There seems to be a chorus of car horns up ahead. Or maybe it's just the hum of some of this machinery. It sounded like horns to my ears. All right, here we are at Union Station. I'm just going to officially call this a ride now. There's the CN Tower lurking in the background. All right, thanks for watching. I will catch you on the next one.